right, happy fucking Tuesday night, and we are back with At My Mercy. How are you guys doing today?
Good, man.
Doing good, yeah.
Fantastic. All right, since CB is the one that kind of navigated this whole entire interview, it's going to be his ass that fucking starts first.
So, what's your guys' favorite venue in Arizona to play at?
Can it be defunct? Can it be a venue that doesn't exist anymore?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Clubhouse for sure. It's a clubhouse.
Club Red, I'd say, for me. Yeah. Both
I've
of
been
those.
to Red a few times. That one's really good.
Yeah.
I have no clue. I've never even been. Arizona, out of all the times that I've traveled and toured, I have never done a show in Arizona. Never.
Never once.
Never. I've never even drove through Arizona, much less played a show.
There's not much to see. It's just
I've heard.
Disagree. Disavow. I think there's tons to see here, man. We got one hell of a local scene. Dude, insane bands come out of Phoenix.
Now, I do know that one of my favorite bands growing up, well, I don't say growing up, I was in my 20s when the band came out, and I became a big fan of, was Job for a Cowboy.
Yeah.
I was a huge Job for a Cowboy fan. So that's really the only band that I really know from Arizona that I was a huge fan of.
Yeah, they were definitely like the kings of that kind of thrash metalcore coming out of here. But I mean, you had bands like Bless the Fall, Escape the Fate,
Yeah.
I Set to Kill.
Fuck, I forgot about them. I didn't know they were from Arizona.
Yeah.
from Arizona.
Holy shit, I did not know that.
Megadeth resided out of here for a long time. Alice Cooper.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone.
Doesn't Alice Cooper still live there?
He still lives here. Yeah.
He still lives here.
Yeah.
And I think somebody once told me that Maynard from Tool lives there. Somewhere.
Yeah, Maynard's here. Yeah, he has a vineyard down. I forgot what town. Down south, he's got a vineyard.
Okay.
He makes his wine. Yeah.
Okay, I've had his wine a couple of times. It's not bad. It's not bad. I gotta stay away from the wine though, because that shit. I don't know why. I could drink beer. I could drink liquor. You give me wine, 3 glasses in, I am fucked. I am tanked. I don't know why I am such a fucking lightweight on fucking wine. Like, my mother will sit there and drink a goddamn whole bottle in one setting. I'm like, how? I'd be fucking puking.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how you ladies do it. I give you mad respect for being able to down a bottle of wine. I sure as fuck cannot do it. All right, Meg, you're up.
All right. So, have y'all ever, when you're done your shows, had something just go completely wrong and then ended up recovering and actually being a really good show?
Yeah, so actually the first show we did back with this new lineup, we were using an old Axe Effects that I had, and it completely just decided to not work when we started playing, like at all. So it was pretty much absolutely no guitars. And it stayed that way for the whole set, but we just kind of kept going, and a lot of people I don't think even really noticed, except for the people that were really paying attention. But it was fine during sound check, and then 5 minutes later, it was not.
That's
Deceased.
That's the one thing that kills me, because like all these bands are going heavily electronic, plugging in, having all their effects on laptops, on MacBooks, because I'm the same. All my shit's on a fucking MacBook. I don't have no pedals. I don't have any of that shit. I'm straight line into the fucking PA, but it's like they don't think about if that device goes down.
Yep.
What the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Right.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, I was telling my guitarist the other day, I said, I think I'm gonna buy like 2 more MacBooks to
Yep.
just have
Back up.
fucking
Back up.
just in case. I'm gonna have like 3 of them damn things on standby, just in case something fucking happens.
Yeah.
Because you never fucking know. Now, if you have an electrical storm and it goes out, you're fucked no matter what. So at that
Yeah.
point, it really doesn't matter. But we hear the electronics going out and effects going out and all this other shit going out, and that is a major thing that can cripple you fucking instantly.
Yeah. We still use like cabs, and the bass was running through a traditional amp, so we still had that. But both of the guitars were running through the Axe-Fx to the cabs, but there was one guitar that was no tone. It was just like surf rock. Just
Oh shit!
the DI signal.
Oh, ouch!
Yeah.
That's a little rough. That's a little rough.
Yeah.
All right, how about you, Ryan?
Man, yeah, playing modern metalcore with all the technology that's advanced so much in the last 10 years. You know, everyone's got amp modelers, either Axe-Fx or Neural DSP, Quad Cortex, that stuff, or the Kemper Profiler. The stuff you can get, the tones you can get out of those are unreal. But you come to my house and I've got, a couple full stacks, tube amps and stuff, and I still love those. The tones you get out of those. Can't say I've ever had like a situation where they've just failed, like we had that first show with the Axe-Fx. Digital stuff is a little beyond me. I'm not like, took me forever to figure out how to log in for this. So
Fair enough. See, I always got scared because, like, touring and playing, I have blown so many fucking tube amps. It's fucking ridiculous. And them things are so expensive to fucking hate, because I don't like solid state heads. I fucking hate them. I do not like them. I never liked them. I always used fucking tubed shit, but they fucking blew out on me all the fucking time. All the time.
yeah, when I toured in previous bands, we would always bring extra preamp tubes, extra power tubes, and we'd swap them out every, I think, 3 or 4 shows.
Yeah.
Just so we wouldn't ever run into an issue like that, and we never had a problem.
See, I should have did that, but I did not fucking do that.
It's expensive. It's not cheap to do that, but we wanted to make sure that we didn't have those issues ever.
I could probably do that now, but back then I couldn't fucking afford that shit. So I was in my like low 20s and shit. So yeah, that was not fucking happening. All right, Daff, you're up.
All right, if you guys can go anywhere in the world to play, where would you like to go?
Spain.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Spain.
Yeah, I've seen videos of bands play there, and even if they don't speak English or know the English language, they'll sing the guitar parts so loud, and they'll sing, any kind of melody that they can catch, and the way that they respond to bands is insane.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I got to fly out to Spain with a buddy last year and go see Rammstein.
Yeah.
In Barcelona, and it was wild. And Rammstein's insane. Their show is nuts. And the people like were so loud. The fans were so loud singing guitar parts and singing the songs, and just blew me away. I'd love to play a show there someday.
Oh, I've seen Rammstein. I seen them back when they'd bring the giant dick on fucking stage and spew that shit out all over the fucking crowd, and it was absolutely insane.
Love it.
Absolutely insane. I would have liked to have seen one of their shows like the ones I keep seeing, that they had the whole entire stadium set up to their like specifications.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that is wild.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
the stage that they bring with them alone is insane. It takes like, I think someone said it takes like 3 days to set that up.
Jeez.
And tear it down.
Damn.
I would hate to know how much that shit cost.
a lot.
Obviously, you have to pay for your own production. Like a lot of people don't understand that. They think the stage is just given or whatever, and they're like, oh, they give them pyrotechnics and shit. I'm like, no, you got to pay for your own pyro. You got to pay for all that shit. All that shit comes out the fucking band's pocket, not the venue.
Yeah.
So whatever the hell you want, whatever you've got on stage, that's the band. Because me and my mom were having this discussion the other day, and she was like, really? There's not like lights? I'm like, some places do, but it's rare.
Yeah.
It's very rare. And if they do have lights, you still got to pay a technician to run it.
Mhm.
So there's always a production cost that lies on the fucking band.
Mhm.
So I'd be terrified to know what fucking Rammstein's fucking production cost is.
Hold on, I'm
Probably
curious.
is.
I want to look it up.
Oh, it probably is going to make us fucking sick to our stomach.
Gonna make us have to get a second job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you going to need
Word.
10 goddamn jobs. Fuck.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, right. Okay, so I was a little off. Okay, so it takes 7 days to set up their stage. It takes a whole week.
Wow.
And then Rammstein, it said estimated cost $100 million per show.
Oh,
Ooh.
What?
Oh.
How's that even possible?
Dude, that makes me fucking sick to my stomach.
Wait, that might be the whole tour. Hold on, I'm not sure if that's accurate. Hold on.
I hope it's not $100 million a show.
The tour costs $100 million. Hold on.
Okay.
That's still bad. That still ain't good. God damn.
Okay, yeah,
$100 million. No wonder they don't play that goddamn often.
yeah. So the band makes. It says the band makes 1.7 million per show, and the stage cost. Yeah. Oh my god! Electricity alone for the tour costs over $1 million.
oh,
Yeah, it's
Damn.
nuts. It's nuts. Yeah, it said the tour, the production costs an estimated $100 million.
Could you imagine what you could do if you had $100 million to spend on a tour?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I mean, they figured it out. That's what they decided to spend it on, was an absolute insane stage with insane pyro and lighting, and yeah. But I mean, if you didn't want to spend that much, I'm sure there's other stuff you could do, and you could make more money. But they care so much, I think, about how their show looks, and they want to give the fans just
It's
as much
not very
insane show.
It's not very cost effective because if you're only
Right?
making 1.7 million a show, so let's round it up to 2 million, and you're
Yeah.
doing 30 shows, that's only 60 million.
Yeah,
Versus over 100 million, you are negative $40 million.
yeah. I'm sure there's other stuff that goes into that too, but they could probably be making a lot more money if they didn't spend as much on production, but they want to.
Now, I'm sure they make it up in merch sales and all that shit. Like, I'm sure their merch sales are fucking astronomical at every fucking show.
Big
So
time.
I'm sure it offsets with that, but damn, there's no way in hell that I could stomach spending $100 million for a fucking tour. So speaking of tours, if you guys could choose and put together an entire tour package that you guys got to go on, what 3 bands would you choose to go on tour with you?
Thinker.
I'm thinking.
I would say, one that comes to mind immediately off the top of my head that's just kind of like a fit for the stuff that we're recording now would be like Dayseeker would be
Okay.
for us. Maybe I love the new Ice Nine Kills. I'd love to tour with them. They put
Yeah.
on such a cool show too, so it'll be another one. I can't think of a third one. What about you, Ryan?
I've been getting into I Prevail a ton. Memphis Mayfire, I think I would love to.
Ooh, they're good.
yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, CB, you up?
All right. So, what event in your life has shaped you most significantly, and how has it changed your perspective?
I'd say for me, it was the first time that I formed this band and then it fell apart. And, there was a time I didn't really think I would do this again, I'd ever be in a band. And it meant so much to me. I put so much of my time, most of my 20s, into building this and have it fall apart. And I think that really really helped me grow as a person. Made me an entirely different person. Just having to pick up the pieces of nothing and put it back to something. And man, am I grateful for Ryan and the rest of the guys that are in the group with me. We've only been working together for like a year and a half. Some of us it wasn't the full lineup at that point, but I've grown so close to these guys in that amount of time, and it means the world to me, man.
All right, how about you, Ryan?
It's beautiful.
Something that shaped me. Man, I really had since high school, music was kind of my main goal in life, was to make it in this industry, and kind of started to see that take shape, in the late 2000s, and, started touring with, my past bands. And in 2018, I just had a little girl in 2016, and then I had my son in 2018, and stuff was getting, a little more serious with the bands. And, my wife at the time was struggling to kind of make things happen at home with the kids. And at that point, I kind of had to make a hard decision to step away from music for a little bit. And that was definitely, it was bittersweet, kind of walking away from, at that time, the band I was in at that time, I'd been in for 4 years and put a lot of time and effort into, and my heart and soul. And it was tough walking away, but that taught me, what I really needed to focus on at that specific moment in time, which was how to be a dad. And I grew a lot as a person, getting to focus just on my kids. And it gave me an opportunity to grow, personally. And then when I, did decide to step back into music with, our late bass player, Randy, asked me to be a part of this band again. And it was just a good time. It was a good time for me. I really missed it. I really missed that aspect of my life, and realized that, I can't not have music be a huge part of my life, because it's been a huge part of my life for so long. I just needed to find that balance, and I was able to do that, and I'm much, much happier now.
Good.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Meg, you up?
All right. So, if your band had a signature drink, what would it be? What would be in it?
What?
Hey, man, that's a popular thing. All these bands are coming out with their own beers and bourbons, and
Yeah, I think if you ask each person in this band, we'd have a very different answer. Like for Colin, it'd be like a Bloody Mary.
And those beef out ones with like a whole chicken and like a pizza slice.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Let me pull this up. I have a picture. We all went out to breakfast the other day, and Colin, our guitar player, got this gigantic Bloody Mary. Let's see if you can see this. Can you?
Oh wow,
oh, holy shit!
that's a Bloody Mary.
It had like bacon in it and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, for me, I'm old-fashioned for me.
Yep.
Maybe with I don't know what would we do. Just throw a Jaeger bomb in it.
Oh god! Oh god! That
No.
gives me
No.
fucking PTSD.
Oh boy.
Whoa! No, that
Oh,
gives me PTSD.
Yeah. Dude, shout out to Boombox. I don't know if you guys have ever tried those.
Beatbox.
Oh, sorry, Beatbox. My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, Beatbox. Sorry. So Beatbox is this new little like alcoholic drink. It comes in like a little carton, like a little juice box, and it's almost 12% alcohol.
Woo.
And they're absolutely delicious. And you need one of them. And they started selling them at concerts, which I discovered them with my girlfriend when we went to Sonic Temple, and they were selling them for like $20, which is insane because you go to the gas station and they're $3. But you have one of those, and you are good.
Yeah.
For the day.
Well, that's like me and Meg. We went a couple months ago. We went to Welcome to Rockville, and it was fucking $17 a beer.
Oh god.
Beer.
You could've
One
said-
beer is $17. And as I'm downing beers throughout the day, I'm like, God damn. By the time I bought two, I already could have had a fucking case. So every 2 beers I'm drinking is an entire fucking case of Coors Light. And this is some bullshit.
Now I want to hear what Robert, what your idea of the band drink would be.
I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty basic. I'm just like an vodka Red Bull kind of guy. So maybe some kind of energy drink and vodka. That's
That hurts me too. No, CB here. For some, I can't do like the sugary, super sugary with alcohol. And it's the same thing with me with like dairy products and alcohol. I cannot do White Russians. They will make me sick as a fucking dog. Cannot do them. I don't know why. They don't set well with me. But he bought these damn Monster Energy drink alcohol drinks. And I fucking drank one of them sons of bitches last night. And I was like climbing the goddamn walls. But fucking just, I don't know why. It's just like, I only had like 2 beers. And it was like instantly I was like fucking tipsy. I'm like, oh, fuck this shit. This sucks. I do not like this.
I slammed one of them things the other day. It was just fine.
Ugh, do not like energy drinks.
I love energy drinks.
Yeah, just come look at our fucking refrigerator. It's ridiculous.
Refrigerator.
All right, Daff, you're up.
All right, guys. If metal and rock wasn't a genre, what genre would you choose to play in?
Fuck that. I'm not playing.
It's a world I don't want to live in.
yeah.
Tapping out. I'd
I tell-
go live on a farm somewhere and just stay away from everyone.
I tell everybody I would play ska.
Ska?
Yeah. Like I was a big fan of the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones whenever I was younger, like elementary, 6th, 7th grade when they came out. And I was a big fan. I liked No Doubt and was big into Sublime and all that shit. So if metal didn't exist, it would definitely be ska.
Okay. Did you ever get into RX Bandits?
I did.
Yeah, I loved RX Bandits, yeah.
I did. And Goldfinger.
Technically ska, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I was into all that shit, and I was a big pop punk kid, so I was into like Newfound Glory and fucking band. Story of the Year was a huge band
Yes.
for me, so I fucking loved those guys, loved them. All right,
All right,
Go ahead.
all right. Daff, sorry to answer that. Maybe country. Don't kill me, okay?
I ain't going to.
At least you're making money and it's fun.
Mm.
Don't
That's-
shake your head at me. What the hell?
that's debatable.
See, when you're playing country music, it makes it easier for you to transport the shine.
Yeah, there you go.
Here we go. To cover.
Exactly. So you got that job making money underneath.
Yeah, no country for me. No,
Haters.
Couldn't do it either.
Dude, I could do any genre except country. That's the one genre I'm just not touching with a fucking 25-foot pole.
Mm-mm.
No, thank you. Not happening. Nope. Not at all. All right. So, at what point in your lives did you decide that you guys wanted to be musicians? Was it a band? Was it a family member? Or just a certain instance that you were like, this is what I want to fucking do?
I think I know for me, it was the first time that I went to see Avenged Sevenfold in concert, and I think I was probably like 13 or 14 at the time. I remember just watching them up there, watching the show, and I was just like, yeah, that's what I want to do. Like, there's nothing else. Like, that just seems like the coolest thing in the world to me.
Okay. How about you, Ryan?
Okay, so I have a very specific answer to that. Sorry, I was trying to look up the year that this movie came out. So I saw this movie. It's called That Thing You Do. Came out in the late 90s.
I know the movie.
Tom Hanks, Liv Tyler. But the main character in that movie is the drummer for this band. And they are kind of a one-hit wonder, kind of a band in, I think it's supposed to be like the 60s. Beatles era, and they hit it big overnight with this hit. And the drummer is the coolest part of the band, and just watching his charisma on stage, I'm like, I want to do that. I want to do exactly that. And that year, for my birthday, I asked my parents to get me a drum set, and they did, because they love me so much.
Brave people.
Drum set, and that was it, man. So yeah, that movie is what made me want to play drums.
Okay, fair enough. All right, CB.
Nice.
What is your favorite board game? Right.
You know the answer to this, dude.
Your answer.
You already know.
Uh-oh. So what is it?
Monopoly. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I love Monopoly.
for sure.
Fuck that. That shit causes fist fights and families to split.
Absolutely.
That's the only reason me and him played that.
Yeah.
I want to know how many divorces have been caused by the game Monopoly.
I mean,
I know someone who's been banned from playing Monopoly at any social function because without fail, they'll monopolize the whole board, and then when everyone else is like out of money, they'll just stop playing, go do something else, and give all of their property and money just to like one other person. They'll just give up and totally like throw the game off, and we're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Man?
Yeah, we used to.
Sorry, go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if CB told you this, but we used to work together, and we would have quite a bit of downtime, and we'd really slow days. We'd bring out the Monopoly board and play with everybody in the break room, and it got it got wild sometimes. You'd have people hiding money under the table and cheating and stuff and doing shady deals, and yeah,
You have to go to HR over a Monopoly game.
look, if you're looking for a game that has divorces in it, play Redneck Life. That shit gets heated very quickly because you
I've
get
never
married
heard
in
of
the
it.
game, you get divorced, and you get remarried, and it's all sorts of fucked up country shit.
Oh no.
You
Only
lose teeth throughout the. I have the game and the two expansion packs to go
Sure
with
you
it.
do. Sure you do.
You lose teeth and everything throughout this game. Go through rigs, the whole 9 yards.
So it's life. It's the game of life, but
Yes,
Redneck.
it's the game of life, but redneck.
Someone in the chat, I saw someone in the chat said Uno No Mercy. Have you guys
tell you
seen that?
what.
I think it just came out. It's wild.
Have you seen the one where they've added the plus 30, plus 50, and
Yeah.
plus 1?
Yeah, I think that's Uno No
Yeah.
Mercy. It's like, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's their expansion pack.
And then
on it.
you're kicked out. I think one of the rules was you're kicked out of the game if you get up to 20 cards in your hand. And you're
Yeah, it's 25 cards and you're out.
brutal.
wow.
No, it's brutal, and you learn a lot about somebody really fucking fast and how dark and fucked up they are. Just bust out a goddamn game of Cards Against Humanity.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Ooh, playing COD is
that
fun.
one is so good.
True.
You gonna find out a lot about somebody real fast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, because you don't think about it. People get competitive. So they're just like fucking going wild with it, like whatever goes, but it's got to go in their head in order to fucking do that shit. It's like,
Uh-huh.
you nasty motherfucker. You are a dirty son of a bitch. Oh yeah, I definitely got you on that one. All right, Meg, you're up.
Okay. So if y'all had to do karaoke, y'all went out to do karaoke or something, what would your karaoke song be?
Oh, that's a good one.
I actually worked at a karaoke bar as the DJ for a while. So,
Oh, I just triggered you. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I like to throw it off. I'd usually do like some like old Warped Tour kind of stuff, throwing like Face Down by Red Jumpsuit,
Yeah.
like that. Maybe some Avenged Sevenfold. Some of the places I still go occasionally to karaoke bars. Some of the places now have like really brutal tracks on there. It's real fun to go up there and do like maybe a Lorna Shore or something like that, and just watch everybody be like, "What's happening?"
I like to do karaoke, and it's not a very big town where I live in, and it's like a country western bar where they do karaoke some nights, and so I'll have them download Spirit Box for me, and I'll be screaming, and their faces will either be like, "What the fuck?" or like, "Yeah."
Which song though?
Circle with Me. That's a good
Okay.
one. Yeah. Not
Okay.
too brutal. How about
Okay.
you, Ryan?
God, I love doing karaoke. So get a couple drinks and then do some karaoke. It's such a cool vibe. Like everyone at a karaoke bar is it's just positivity.
Yeah.
Last time I went out and did karaoke with my sister and some of her friends, I think I did Journey. I think a Journey song.
Classic.
But yeah, I used to back in the day. I used to do because I got to give a shout out. It's been a rough morning. To Ozzy, I would probably do No More Tears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
More
definitely.
Tears or Mama I'm Coming Home for karaoke is always a.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was heartbroken this morning. I like fucking opened my phone, I seen it, and I looked up at him, and he was like, "What?" And I was like, "If you looked at your phone," and he was like, "No." I was like, "You don't want to." And I set my fucking phone down. And I didn't open it for the longest fucking time, and I was just like, "So, rest in peace to Ozzy, and condolences out to his family. You know, hopefully, you know." Everybody can kind of mend from it and move on from it. And of course, his fucking legacy will never fucking end because we're talking about the damn godfather of fucking heavy metal and the whole reason that pretty much all six of us are sitting here on this fucking podcast.
Yeah, I
We
talked
are
to.
listening to him 100 years from now.
Oh yeah. So the first person I called was my dad. When I saw that, and my dad, he answers the phone. The first thing he says is, "I know." The significance of that is Sabbath was one of the first bands he introduced me to,
Mhm.
and I was fortunate. I never got to see Ozzy, but I was fortunate to see Sabbath with Dio, and then I've seen Dio a handful of times. With his band, and Steve Morse and Richie Blackmore, some of the greatest guitar players. And that really kind of pushed my love for metal even further. And I have my dad to thank for that. And so this was kind of like, this was a tough one. And I think, you're definitely right, dude. A lot of bands and, tours and stuff that we love so much probably wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Sabbath and Ozzy. So what a hell of a legacy, what a hell of a life, a perfectly imperfect human. And we're just really grateful for everything that he did.
Oh yeah, so I remember growing up, me and my brother used to pretend we were in a band and we put stuffed animals up on the fucking bed and pretend that we were playing guitars and drums and shit. And we'd always do it. It was either Black Sabbath or fucking Megadeth or Metallica or one of my favorites was Motorhead. Black Sabbath and Motorhead were my two favorites fucking growing up. So when Lemmy died, it hit me really bad, and then obviously with Ozzy was like fucking rough, and I felt so bad because like I went to go see my parents tonight, and I was sitting there and told my dad, I said, "Did you hear the news today?" And he goes, "What news?" It's like, "Have you not seen?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, "Ozzy died," and he just looked at me. He's like, "You're fucking lying." But, no, dude.
Yeah.
Like he's gone. And he was like, "What the fuck?" And he turned around and fucking turned it on the speakers outside, and there she goes.
Yeah, I've had it on all morning. A silver lining, something really cool is the United Kingdom is considering posthumously knighting him.
They fucking better. We need to throw a goddamn fit until they fucking do.
Yeah, Sir Ozzy Osbourne.
Sign a petition. We'll make one.
There was. It was change.org put together, and it was a massive petition, and it actually got the UK government to take notice, and they said they're looking at it right now.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right.
All right, Daff, you're up.
All right. So, what is your most weirdest food that you eat?
I think one.
Filibertos.
What?
That's
Is it?
yeah,
It's like the worst drunk food you can ever eat in Arizona.
yeah,
No.
yeah,
Like Mexican food? What is
yeah,
it?
yeah. It is. It's really, really greasy. Next
Really
to
terrible.
it's really good.
Well, here in the South, it's called Waffle House.
Waffle House is good.
Yeah.
No, the hell it is not.
We don't have Waffle House here in South Texas. Well, in Corpus.
Horrible. Waffle House is so bad. Me and CB have a horror story about Waffle House that just happened a few weeks ago.
Well, we just got back
Well,
from that one
Sorry,
show.
y'all had shit service, but Waffle House is good.
We always have shit service here.
You
And
should
it's
go to
always
the right
just,
ones.
and it's always greasy. Like the last time we went, first off, they wouldn't even let us eat inside. It was like 1:30 in the morning. They told us we had to take it to go when there's people sitting inside. So then it takes them over an hour to fucking give us food. Never gave us fucking drinks. We paid for the food, get home, and like we got like one of those bowls that had like everything mixed in it. The fucking potatoes weren't even fully cooked. They were half-ass fucking raw. Still fucking crunchy. It was fucking disgusting. Nasty as fuck. Fuck that. Go to IHOP.
I think if you can make it out of Waffle House without getting in a fist fight, I think you're winning.
Yeah, that shit's like goddamn World Star Hip Hop come fucking goddamn midnight. Holy shit! It's like fucking WWE hardcore cage match. You might as well break out the fucking razor wire and the fucking aluminum chairs. Jesus, the fuck, and everybody who works at Waffle House can fucking fight. Every goddamn one of them.
They're scrappy.
Yeah.
No, there's one
Required.
you can look it up on YouTube. There's this chick that she gets a whole ass chair thrown at her and she catches it fucking mid-air and just throws that bitch to the side and climbs on the table and like fucking power bombs this bitch through a table.
You just gotta wonder how many times has that happened to her.
Right.
I want to know if that's like, if there's like, is there like a, do you have to like fight to get the job? Is that part of the interview process? Like,
Yep.
First question, how badass are you? Can you fucking beat the shit out of somebody?
They just throw a punch, and if they block it, then
We need you to have an expedition match before we hire you. That's part of the process.
And you have to cook at the same time.
Without burning the food.
that's not even considered.
That too. All right, CB, you're up, bro.
Wait, we didn't hear their weird foods. What
Yeah,
is
I
it?
know we did.
Oh, is this like something I eat regularly? Or the weirdest food I've ever eaten?
Yeah, what's like
My
the-
weirdest food is peanut butter and potted meat sandwiches.
Oh gosh, here we go.
What?
Peanut butter and potted meat.
Peanut butter and
On it-
potted meat.
Yes,
Like
on a sandwich. It's
spam.
really good.
Fucking
not-
spam and peanut butter.
No, it's pretty much like Viney Weenies mushed up is what potted meat is. And then you put peanut butter on it and put it on bread.
Oh,
You're
no.
gonna
I'll try that. I've had let's see. One time I had uni, which is urchin.
Oh, I want to try that.
It's
Ooh.
it's not great.
Well, where were you? Were you in Arizona eating uni?
No, I went to San Diego and I went to a local fisherman's market and got some fresh and ate it with some. I think we ate it with soy sauce and.
No.
Yeah.
All right, Robert, what you got?
I mean, I'm usually pretty basic with stuff that I eat, but I mean, the weirdest thing I've ever had, I've had it twice, is I had rattlesnake.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Rattlesnake's delicious.
yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Down with that?
Did you go
All
to
right,
Russell's
DB.
Roost for that? Or
Is that-
Ride? Did you go to
Fried.
Ride or Russell's Roost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, CB, you're up.
All right. What is a lesser known fact about yourself that would surprise people who only know you as a metal musician?
I gotta think about that.
Hmm.
Sorry, I'm throwing hard ones at you guys today.
Yeah.
Good. We both are thinking right now.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of an open book. I don't really have anything. I mean, I'm definitely a goofball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fully aware.
I'm a Trekkie. I love Star Trek.
Oh,
See?
no.
Another Star Trek.
Don't you start it! God damn it! This is bullshit!
I forgot about that.
Yes, you just wait. That's
No.
my question.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Hell.
love Star Trek. Yeah, ever since I was a kid, I grew up on those movies, and then the original series. Last year, I watched the entirety of The Next Generation and loved that. I'm sure, Daff, have you seen the? I don't remember the production company that's making it, but there's 3 shorts that you can watch on YouTube, and they
Didn't
were.
know they had the shorts on YouTube.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So one was Unification. It was titled Unification, and it takes place after Kirk's death in the movie Star Trek Generations. And
I know what I'm doing tonight.
Yeah, you haven't seen that? Oh, you're
No,
gonna.
I haven't. I didn't know about it.
Oh,
I know what I'm doing tonight.
You're gonna cry. Okay. I know. Yeah. So yeah, I'm a big nerd like that. Yeah, they did 3 of them. So one of them is where Spock shows up to where Picard buried Kirk on the mountain, and you see Spock,
Aw.
visibly destroyed. And it's pretty sad. And then there's I don't want to spoil Unification. You have to just watch that. It's
Yes, please don't.
yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah, just look up Star Trek Unification, and it's I think it's like a 5-minute video, and it's incredible.
Okay.
It was done with Shatner and the actress that played Saavik, and a bunch of other actors that were actually in the movies and the shows. So it was with the support of the Nimoy estate. So it was as close to legit canon as you can get without going through Paramount.
Hell yeah.
yeah, I forgot how much into Star Trek you were.
Yeah, you
Hey,
did.
he's my new friend. We gonna get along real good
Uh-huh.
because we Star Trek people over here.
No, you're a Star Trek person. I am Star Wars.
I like
No,
Star Wars
I'm
too.
Yeah.
Just kind of went downhill.
Neither.
I lean
Love
more towards the
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars side myself. Never really get into Star Trek, but
At least I got one with me. I'm not all by myself.
Right.
CB knows how to start fights.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the lesser known fact for Rob? What's something Paul?
I got a bit of a nerdy tendency in a different way. I play a good bit of D&D.
Yeah, yeah. I love me some D&D. I don't have a group, but I love me some D&D.
I ain't figured that one out yet.
Definitely a favorite pastime of mine, for sure.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Meg, you're up.
Right. So when y'all are writing music, which comes first, the chicken or the egg? So is it the lyrics or the song, like the melodies? What
Ooh.
sparks it?
Good one.
Songs usually, and the lyrics.
Okay.
I think that's primary for most bands. It's the music first and then the lyrics. I haven't seen too many that write the lyrics before the music.
Yeah, I mean, I usually will, like, when it comes time to do vocals, I'll write melodies and then I'll try to write lyrics to that. Not every time, but that's about probably 70% of the time the way it goes.
Yeah, it seems like most of it's that way. So there are some songwriters I've witnessed and spoken to, and they're poets, and that's their main thing is just getting the words out, and then they're like, this will make a cool song. So it's just curious to see how y'all do it.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Daff, you're up.
All right, since we already had that one question out of the way, what is your guys' ritual before you go on to play? What is y'all's must do?
I think we just started one.
Yeah, we did. It's kind of funny. So, Ryan, you want to explain it? Because who that made this come about?
Yeah, I think so. We just kind of started one. Let me see if I got a photo of this too. My girlfriend took a photo of us doing this. We're all backstage, kind of in the circle. And we do kind of like the Power Rangers fist bump thing.
Oh boy.
And we
Oh, nice.
and we yell mustard as a call out to Kendrick Lamar and DJ Dijon.
Okay.
Yeah, we were sitting at our bass player Jeremy's house, and we had like a little band potluck, and I don't know, we were talking about the Super Bowl performance with Kendrick Lamar and going back into like some of his songs, and like he says mustard in a bunch of his songs. We were trying to figure out why, and we looked it up, and his DJ that's on a lot of his songs is DJ Dijon, or no, is it DJ Mustard or DJ Dijon?
Dijon.
Yeah, I think his actual name is Dijon, like Grey Poupon mustard, like Dijon mustard. And that's why he says mustard in like a lot of the songs that that he's featured on.
That is wild.
And we spent the good like 10 minutes just dying of laughter and listening to these songs. Yeah, so we did. Let me find this picture. It's pretty cool. Here it is. This is where standing.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna make that a thing now.
Yeah,
You should.
it's gonna be a thing.
I mean, you might as well at this point. You done started it, so keep on with it.
Yeah, and I know Rob, like otherwise, like Rob does warm-ups. I do vocal warm-ups, stretching. You know, we're getting fucking old, so we got to stretch and stuff.
Yeah, we're all getting old up here.
Colin and Jay, they've got their own thing. They've shotgun a whole beer.
Oh, right on.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
They do.
So if you guys could spend 24 hours with any musical icon, dead or alive, to learn everything that they know about the industry, who would you spend that time with?
Chester Bennington.
It's a very popular answer.
Damn, that's yeah. Having been a massive, Metallica fan since I was a kid, I'd say maybe James or Lars, or I mean, I've been thinking a lot about Ozzy today. Maybe Ozzy, and just because he's been through, the early infancy of metal all the way up to modern metal, and he's heard and seen it all, and I'm sure he would have some just incredible knowledge to share.
Yeah, because if you think about it, he's been there ever since the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like ever since the beginning, and there's not a whole lot of people that actually I don't think there really is anybody that's alive anymore that can really say that. Maybe Rob Halford from Judas Priest. You know, I think the vocalist for Iron Maiden is still alive, but that might be about it. There's not very many of them left.
Yeah, I think it'd be one of those three.
Okay, fair enough. All right, CB, you're up, brother.
What is each of yours definition of happiness?
So deep.
Oof.
That's a loaded question.
That is.
It's a secret. Never happy.
I don't really think it's something that a lot of people really contemplate.
I would say, I mean, loving what you have, appreciating what you have, and having a good balance between your family, your hobbies, and whatever else is in your life. Having a good balance
Yeah.
is happiness.
I'd say happiness is something that's fleeting. I'd say strive to build a life that you're proud of. Have people around you that make you smile. Do things that you're proud of. Always go after what you want.
Because if you really truly think about it, what makes you happy changes the older you get. It all depends on your age and your situation. Because what made you happy 3 weeks ago may be completely different a month from now. So there's really no way to like actually pinpoint that. Because your life always changes. So the things that you want and the things that are most important to you are constantly changing with that life.
I agree with that.
Well said.
All right, Meg, you're up.
So, what is the weirdest fan interaction that you've had at a show?
I love this one.
It could be your show, or it could be another show. But what's the weirdest fan interaction that you've had?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm trying to think of which one you're thinking of.
Well, tell us both of it. Tell that one. Ryan, you come up with another one.
There was a guy that was quite notorious in the Phoenix scene for coming to a lot of shows.
All right. We're thinking of the same thing.
And where he knows where I'm going. He's a nice guy. He just little off, and he would always have everybody sign this book that he would bring to all the shows, and he'd have you sign it sometimes multiple times. And I know it doesn't sound that strange, but it's kind of one of those things where you had to be there to experience it.
Yeah, that is odd. It wasn't it wasn't a Death Notebook. So
No. This kid, he's a staple in the Arizona music scene, and if you haven't signed his book, you're nobody. He's got everyone who's anybody and any local band has signed his book at least half a dozen times.
Yep.
And he's like the mascot of the Arizona music scene pretty much. Yeah. Shoot, what was I gonna say?
I love that.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Real fan.
I had a brain fart. My train of thought derailed.
No worries.
Oh yeah, there was other thing. Back in the day when you do all the K and Z shows, which was a big booker out here, there were these guys that would come to a lot of the shows as the Power Rangers. made Mosh as the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
That was wild. I got some characters in Arizona.
Seen
It's
that?
It's the
We actually had all my years because I started going to Welcome to Rockville since it first came out. There was a couple of years I didn't live here that I did live close. I didn't get to go, but for the most part, I've been to most of them. Well, they had this guy out there that everybody started calling Mosh Pit Jesus, and then he started wearing like the whole entire Jesus thing.
Yeah.
And during every show, the last band of the day, they would actually put him like where he's literally standing, and he would walk across people's hands like he was like walking on fucking water all the way to the front. That man had to have some insane amount of fucking balance because he'd do it every fucking time. And everybody just started calling him Mosh Pit Jesus. And you fucking seen him at everyone. I was trying to look for him this year at Welcome to Rockville to see if he would show up, but that thing is so fucking massive now compared to when it first started that there's just, you ask her, there's just an insane amount of people.
He could have been there, and we probably couldn't have seen him. Like, that's so big.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking, was there 5 stages?
Yeah.
And
Even just the main stage is gigantic.
yeah.
I know I saw him at Sonic Temple.
You did.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and he had a little, I don't know if it was a real Bible, but he had something, and he was like putting his hand out onto people, like blessing people and stuff. This is wild.
That's awesome.
I didn't know he was getting up that far, but yeah, he was always at Welcome to Rockville.
Did you see another thing I've seen a lot lately at festivals is people in the dinosaur costumes?
Oh yeah, we've seen that.
Saw quite a few blow up dolls, like sex dolls too.
That too. I've seen Pikachu. I've seen Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I've seen fucking Batman. I've seen all kinds of shit at this fucking point. I don't know how the hell he got there in that heat in them goddamn fucking suits, because I'd be dying. I'm dying as it is.
Yeah.
All right, so on that, we have ran out of time. So for all you that are watching, don't go anywhere, because we do have one of their very old music videos, and we are going to play that for you. Please make sure you go to all of their social media sites, hit that fucking follow button, go out to a goddamn live show. If you see them playing, don't be a bitch. Get off your ass. Go to the fucking venue. Go watch a show. Buy some damn merch. On that, we love you guys. We'll be back tomorrow night. You know what we say, be good to each other, don't drink and drive, and for the love of the gods and goddesses, please wrap your fucking tool. On that, we're out of here. See y'all tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.